Larcenaire is another one. Chris also came from the Gulf Frisco unit, so we're very happy you're here. He's currently living in Austin, but welcome.
Hi, how are y'all? I'm very nervous too. I wish I knew 13 languages, that'd be nice. Maybe one day. Alright. Hello, my name is Chris Larcenaire. I'm at the Gulf Frisco unit. And I'm here to talk about the Colby. Pre-incarceration, a little bit about myself before I went to prison. I was just a career criminal. I've always been addicted to drugs, sold drugs. Ever since I was a teenager, that's all I've ever known. Throughout my drug addiction, I would experience, one thing I learned in drug addiction and becoming Catholic is how whenever you're in addiction, how there's so much spiritual warfare, how there's so much evil fighting for your soul to keep you there in that cycle. And I would see it firsthand, but I never knew what it was. You know, I'd see all the darkness and the evil that I was around, and I just never really cared. But the Colby ministry and learning about Catholicism really threw all that just perspective for me. After learning the truth of Jesus Christ and feeling the love of God's grace at that first Colby was an eye-opening experience. That's when I asked Him to come into my life and take complete control, because obviously I was not in control of my life. That's when I developed a truly intimate spiritual relationship with God at the Briscoe unit and at the church, with the church. I started going to church every Mass, reading the Bible, praying, meditating, and practicing the teachings of our Lord Christ. Then I became Catholic. About a year and a half later, that took a very long time. I feel truly blessed to have gone through the Colby walk when I did. All the volunteers, to feel the love, to go through that experience, it's breathtaking. I can't even explain it. When I went through my first Colby, I guess I was searching for something. I was going down the route of Catholicism. My grandma's Catholic. My mom, she kind of grew up Protestant, I guess you could say. And so I've always been searching. But after going to Colby and learning the truth of Christ and how everything came about, I really felt at home. I really felt a true love at the Colby ministry, or at the Colby walk. I was in a gang for a long time. When I first got locked up, I knew I was going to go to prison. At this point in my life, I've been through a couple of federal investigations and just pretty much doing the same thing, being a career criminal. And my plan was to get down to prison and join a family, which would be even more of a gang, and just keep on going down that road of self-destruction. But eventually, I started seeing that that wasn't going to work. Went through the Colby, started learning about Catholicism, and that's when I realized I needed to do the opposite of that and get rid of the gang family lifestyle and build my own family. And so at the first Colby, I set down my flag of the little gang that I was rolling with. I told them I didn't want anything to do with them, and I'm done, and I was going to let God take control of my life. And had no regrets since. I have. I've grown this. I've gotten this amazing relationship with God, and I feel like I fully understand Him. It's just, it's intimate and different. Nothing but blessings now. You know, my old life, I had a lot of struggles, a lot of hardships, but now there's just so many blessings, and when the struggles do come and the hardships do come, they're blessings, and I appreciate them now, which is different than the old me. But thanks to the Colby ministry and the men and women that before I made it, but thanks to the Colby ministry and the men and women that have listened to the voice of God calling them to be stewards, I am now a contributing member of my community, giving back rather than taking away. I just want to thank you and everyone who has given their time to this ministry, and want you to know God is using you to do what some would say is impossible, to change the hearts of the lost and broken, and give us hope. May peace and love be with you. And let's keep the works of charity in this ministry and God, at that God has so clearly graced. Thank you.